Hey everyone, it's Friday and it's a great day to share some updates from my garden, things that I've done or things that I'm thinking about doing. My name is Susan and I have been working in my own butterfly gardens for 30 years now. I don't even want to think about that number. And my current butterfly garden takes up my entire backyard. I've been sharing my progress with you through 5 seasons on YouTube, and I'm excited to share some updates from my garden. And of course, at the end, there will be some adorableness. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll just have to wait to the end and see. Remember how we just made this planter in my last video? Well, I love it so much that I have this little concrete block with wood going through the openings, little shelf thing I have right across from where that is. And these fit perfectly on top of it. And remember, I had some I didn't have legs for because I built it not following the directions, which is fine. So look at how cool this looks. I love it to the point that I would love to put another one of those on each end. And then there'll be 4 going across. And where could I find 2 more of those? Well, that leads us to the next update. This area right here is one of my wetland gardens. And in it, I have some things that are potted that are not wetland garden plants. So I'm thinking if I take those out, I'll have room to plant my sweet scent plants, which are currently in those containers. There's one here and there's one right there. So if I can get these into my wetland garden, they won't need to be in a container because they'll be in a place that has the soil conditions that they prefer, which is a moist, wet setting. Then I can put those 2 planters up front where the other ones are, and then all of this space will be opened up for all of those potted wildflowers that I said I was going to plant in here just a few videos ago that are all just kind of scattered around here in their pots, including this royal catch fly, which I'm so excited to have in my garden. Is beautiful. And I'm so super excited about filling that space with a whole bunch of different types of flowers for the butterflies, just to offer them more variety, but also to have more variety in the photography that I do when I photograph them in my garden. Speaking of photographing butterflies, there is a gorgeous giant swallowtail right now on my red pentas. Look how beautiful. It looks new. I released one like a couple days ago, but this one looks like new, like today new. Look how gorgeous it is. Oh, don't go anywhere. Stay here. We're talking about you. Oh my goodness. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna stop filming in just a second because, oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna go take some pictures. That's what I'll do. There are so many butterflies out and about today. There's a zebra longwing on a Mexican sunflower. This is our state butterfly, Florida's state butterfly. There's a little Gulf fritillary. There's a pipevine swallowtail. Oh my gosh, everybody's just coming out. I love it. This one's gorgeous. Hopefully it'll turn around so you can see the blue. There we go. Look how beautiful. Yeah, butterfly gardens are the best, aren't they? I mean, not only do we get gorgeous flowers to look at, but we get these guys every day. Well, in Florida, maybe we go a month, maybe a month and a half without them, but I'll take it. Hopefully this winter's going to be mild and I'll have them the whole year. I've also been keeping up with deadheading my zinnias, and I have some gorgeous new blooms to show you. Look at the color of this. I absolutely love it. It's so beautiful. Another cactus flowered zinnia, a dahlia flowered zinnia, and look at this hot bright orange one. And look right down below me is that spice bush swallowtail. No, sorry, pipevine swallowtail laying eggs on my pipevine. And honestly, right here beside this, look who's right there. A little polydamas swallowtail caterpillar. And then down my little plank, some of these, oh my gosh, this is one of those Queen Lemony Lime. And look how beautiful the color is. It's much happier back here. It's getting a lot more sun. Look at her, she's thinking about laying more eggs. Oh my gosh, we can't, there's no more room. Yeah, when I see those females looking for places to lay their eggs, they look like they've got so much anxiety. Like, I have to find the plant, I have to find the plant, I have to lay my eggs, I have to lay my eggs. Like, such intense focus. And then there's the males. They're just riding through, rolling on in, swooping around, protecting their territory. I just wish you could give the females like a few moments of, you have done your work and you have done your work well. You can stop now and just go enjoy flying. I would love to give them that moment, but I don't think they can be convinced. Here's a gorgeous monarch right here beside me too. And I've noticed there's been a recent influx of more monarchs. Like, I feel like a bunch of them just declosed because they're huge. Like, they look how big this one is. They look like the migratory monarchs. They're much bigger and they're gorgeous. So, although I don't know that they'll migrate. In Central Florida, it's hit or miss. They either stay here year round, but if it gets too cold here, they'll go further south, but then some of them go up north and join the migrating group. And some of them I've heard go down to Cuba. There's thoughts that maybe some of them hit the winds and just soar over the Gulf of Mexico, although I don't think that's a thing. That's a long way for a little butterfly to go, but I don't know. I'm not gonna argue with them. I'm just gonna look at how beautiful this butterfly is on my pink pentas, one of their favorites. Another little project I'm thinking of doing is outside my garden room door. I have these old ucky shelves that I would put seed trays on, but I'm not really using anymore. Let me show you. Okay, so we're back up front. When I come out my garden room door, there's our raised bed that I'm going to slowly fill. Right now it just has yard trash in it. I'm filling it up with that, and then I'll top it off with soil. And we're still debating what's going to go in there. But then around the bend, I have this fabulous porterweed barricade. So when you come out, you don't really see what's back there, except to have some stuff sticking out. But there is a little world of ugliness around the bend here where I have all these trays and random pots of things I have got to go through and plant all these things. And I want to get this little shelf thing out of here. And you know what I'm thinking about putting here are my 3 potted wild lime trees that are up in the potted tree house, because I mean, since everything else now is going to be right outside my garden room door and I can just run out and take cuttings of them, well, it'd be great to have some wild limes out here too that I can just come out and take cuttings of. So I think I'm going to do that. And I don't know about you, but when I have an inspiration like to do something with a space such as this, it motivates me to want to clean up a space such as this. Okay, so remember a few videos ago we were looking for a certain vine? I think I found it. My iNaturalist said it is Virginia creeper, but you know how I feel about iNaturalist. It guides me the wrong way. So I'm going to use my iAudience app, which is you guys. I'm going to show you the vine and let me know if that's it. It couldn't be more in plain sight if it tried. I mean, this is my main walkway down to my garden, and it's growing right up the outside of my garden room. So tell me, guys, is this a Virginia creeper? Now, I read that it has to have 5 little leaves, but some of them do. So you tell me, because if it is, I might try and dig it up and pot it up or put it in a, I don't know, some kind of hanging basket thing so we can get that going as a host plant. So let me know. And now for the moment you've been waiting for. It's time for some caterpillar cuteness. I'm gonna go bring them out, but first of all, I have to get more pipe vine for my hungry little pipe vine caterpillars that are in there. And once I do that, I'll bring them out and I'll show you one by one who all's in there right now. And they're adorable. Up first is this adorable little guy. He's the one I just put more pipe vine in for. See his little long head antenna? That's the big sign that lets you know that he's actually a pipe vine swallowtail caterpillar and not a polydamas. Polydamas have shorter and more orange little antenna, but they do have the little orange spikes. But again, there's difference. The polydamas have like taller orange spikes, but the coloring is very similar. And he's just happily munching on this little stem. This is all he had. I just put a bunch more. I actually put a whole potted plant in there for them, and hopefully that'll keep them satisfied until they are ready to go and pupate. All right, up next, we have these two. Look, he was giving us his osmeterium. You can see the difference right away. These are the polydamas swallowtails. So adorable. I don't know, I love them. Now look, right up here is one pipe vine. They're all just sharing the same cutting. This one's a little bit younger, but you can see the difference. Oh my gosh, I love them. I mean, I love him too, but I love them. Look at them. So adorable. And you saw these guys in yesterday's video. Here they are again. And the third one's on here with them. I had 3 of them. He's a little bit smaller. Oh, I love them too. Look at their color, so pretty. These are eastern black swallowtail caterpillars. I guess I should tell you who they are. I was so busy looking at how cute they are. Look at their little feet. Look at their little feet, how they hang on. Oh my goodness. Okay, these are eastern black swallowtail caterpillars en route. If you want to know more about their host plants, then watch yesterday's video. I also have a lot of other videos about these guys. And then, of course, we have these guys, giant swallowtail caterpillars, masters of looking like a drop of bird poop or a snake. Either one, they're fabulous. I love raising these guys. They're so congenial, so easygoing. They don't inhale their food. Look, do you see any of them eating right now? No, they're just hanging out. They know how to chill. They know how to relax. They don't feel like they have to be doing something all the time. We can all learn a lesson from these caterpillars. Sometimes it's just okay to sit and enjoy being on your host plant. The last caterpillars come with a funny little story. So first of all, I want to show you the nibble pattern. This is a spicebush leaf, and of course we're talking about the spicebush swallowtail caterpillars. If you see that kind of pattern in your leaf, it's a sign that you have these guys, spicebush swallowtail caterpillars. See, right now he is attaching webbing to the back side of the leaf to make it fold, and eventually he'll have a little tent like this one here. See how that leaf is folded? Inside there's a caterpillar, and inside here is a caterpillar, but that is not a spicebush leaf. That is a sassafras, and y'all know where that came from? It was on my little sassafras tree that I got from Joyful Butterfly. Remember the video I showed you all the caterpillars that came shipped with the plants, the pipevine from Amelia's? Well, there was an egg apparently on my sassafras tree from Joyful Butterfly, because I saw this, and you see this on your plant, that's a sign you've got a caterpillar. And inside there, sure enough, is a little spicebush swallowtail caterpillar. So I think I have 3 of them. I have the one I showed you, the one that's in this little tent, and the one that's in this little tent. And I'm back in my garden room so I could put it down and open the little tent and show you the little guy inside. Hello. Okay, we'll leave you alone. We fold him back up. So adorable. As far as releases go, I a couple of days ago released a giant swallowtail. I released 2 sulfurs. Remember those 2 sulfur caterpillars that I took in? Both of those eclosed, flying free in my garden. This morning I released a polydamas, and have I released anybody else? I think that's it for the last few days. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this little Friday update video. And another update is, y'all, I was used to working 2 full-time jobs when I was teaching. Like for 2 years, I've had my business, my nursery business, for 2 years. And then my channel's been going for 4 years. And plus I was teaching, but when I retired from teaching, all of a sudden I had this like big chunk of extra time, and I found myself having this feeling that I hadn't had in a while. I was like, what is this? It's boredom. I was bored, y'all. So I thought, well, I'm just gonna start making more videos. So I went up to 3 videos a week, and I was like, you know, I can do one more. So now there's 4. Hopefully Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday evenings, videos will pop up unless something happens, because you never know, like YouTube uploading technical difficulties, that sort of thing. Because literally today is Friday. I'm going to go in and quickly edit this baby and get it up, and you're going to be watching it tonight, because I really want to stay like as live and up to date with you as I can. So it's also keeping me busy and giving me something to do, which I love. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Tap the like button and subscribe to my channel. Turn on the notification bell so you'll know when I'm posting all these extra videos. And I'll see you in the next one.